Hey guys, we're here at the Redneck Rumble. We've just set up camp. We've got large Marge here, just over here. There's Steve's beautiful 98 Oldsmobile. And yeah, so we're just getting organised. 15. And we're going to go and have a look at the rest of the show. So we're going to do a bunch of clips of some cars that take my interest. Hopefully they'll take your interest as well. And, see you at the end. Check this out, guys. 58 Biscayne. But not one, not two, but three. 671, I think there's 671 blowers. All working. How much load is on that crank pulley? That's what I want to know. This is for sale here at the Redneck Rumble. Yours for $125,000. Has over double that actually in it, but he's willing to part with it for $125,000. It's a beautiful car. It's not subtle, you know. Definitely not subtle, but it's pretty damn cool. Pretty damn cool. Yeah, I don't think there'd be any sneaking out at night in this one. Haven't heard it run, but if that's anything to go by, it's probably fairly loud. Hopefully you can hear me, guys. So most of you will be familiar with Ian Roussell's work. He's doing a guest appearance here today. Got a couple of his cars, which are pretty cool. And the guy has got a vivid imagination, you know. Good on him for that. That's crazy stuff. Old school slicks. Plenty of engine for that little car. Got the Buick drums on it. Thinned aluminum drums. They were like from a mid-60s Buick. Completely asymmetrical front end on it. There's just nothing at all symmetrical about that. So yeah, pretty cool. And then got to weave among the people. Sorry guys, but this thing is super low. Straight 8 Pontiac flathead, I believe, if memory serves me correctly. Yeah, I do like that about Ian Roussell. Nothing he does is typical. Nothing he does is what you would expect. I don't think. I don't think he would ever put an LS in anything. But I mean, trying to get that low here.
That's the motor on the Moon Rover. Barely runs down.
Oh, I bet it does. This is very cool. Yeah, when your roof is taller, slightly, sorry, not taller, shorter than the actual your wheels, you know you've got a low machine. I mean, I don't think I'd have to climb in through the top. I don't really see me getting through that little door. But hey, No, I really don't see me getting through that door. Alright, well that's a couple more from the Redneck Rumble. I'll keep looking for cars. And here we have another crazy custom. It's a pickup truck. I'm still trying to figure out what it is. These are definitely Mopar tail lights and rear trim on it. Kind of thinking that's Imperial from the late 50s, somewhere there, I would say. And the beautiful Buick Nailhead. That is just a piece of jewellery. That is a piece of jewellery. It's just gorgeous. The chromed aluminum valve cover fin. That is awesome. That is a bug catcher for big bugs. Alright. For those of you wondering what it was, or is, there it is there. 39 Ford truck. At least that's what it was back in 1939. It's a lot less of a Ford truck today than it was back then. I'm going to keep going. Look at this little gem I found, guys. 56 Cadillac Sedan DeVille. And believe it or not, this is get my finger out of the shop. This is a Survivor. This is original paint car. This is just an absolute darling. Yeah, look at this. You've got that patina on the upholstery. This is, she's got some wear and tear in places, but so little. You know, she got a few little scars, very minor, very minor. This is just fabulous. The gentleman's about to go, so we were kind of lucky to catch it. But we will get to see it drive off, which will be kind of cool. There it is, exhaust out the bumper. Well, I think you're coming out under the bumper, but I think you're supposed to come out the bumper. How's that for a date stamp? That is cool. Just don't see that every day. And here we got another Cadillac. Cadillac Hearse, 1968. I think it was a 68. Yeah. Let's double check that. Yep, 68. Hearse. Fleetwood, I would imagine. The big wheels on it. Again, it's got a couple of battle scars down the side, but I had some cool, Halloween-y type pinstriping added to it. Massive tall roof. I don't know where in the world you'd buy a windshield for it. That would be a horror story if you broke that. There you go. Well, you got to have a bit of fun with it, don't you? You mean, can't take yourself too seriously. I mean, this is neat. There's lots of cars here. Lots of stuff you kind of always see at the hot rod shows, but something like this, it's just different. Not sure I could deal with the coffin in the back, but, you know, hey. Another cool, it's not really a rat rod, but it's kind of like, kind of similar condition to Marge in a way, but it's a hearse, so yeah, very rare. Okay, let's keep going. Now, is it me? Or is it just because I've now got a station wagon? Or are there just more station wagons popping up? Now, this is cool. No question that that's had the roof job. And another wagon, another Chevy wagon. I've seen probably a dozen wagons here today. Oh yeah, some long roof love. I'm all about it. I'm really liking this car. I think that's a 54 Chevy. Oh, yeah, very nice. Okay, I had to share this crazy bit of equipment with you guys. I mean, it looks like one of those little smart cars that someone gave it a seriously strong dose of steroids and it just got big. But check this out. A 440 and auto trans, 12 grand. There's no way this doesn't pop the front wheels in a big way. That's wild. That is wild. Sounds mean too. And look at this. Another station wagon. That's pretty cool. I want the roof rack off it. Think they'd notice if I took the roof rack? I think they might. Slant 6. Uncle Tony would be in love. This thing's nuts. Converted from a Dodge motorhome. That's crazy. We're going to keep going. There's lots to see. Here we go. Another one that's for sale and another rare car. I got to be honest and say I haven't personally laid eyes on one of these before. But it's an AMX. Honestly, I can't even tell you an AMX what. I don't know. But it's for sale. 22 grand. You can drive it home. Kind of cool body kit on it. I'm guessing it's factory. I mean, chime in, guys, if anyone knows what this is, why it is. Tell us all about it. Man. I'm intrigued. It's got. And that is a very noisy Volkswagen Beetle that's drowning us out. But hey, that's a good size. Externally, anyway, a good size engine. I'm guessing that might be the 390. But yeah, for me, I'll be honest, it's not the prettiest car ever made, but it's cool because it's different. When was the last time you saw one of these? For me, first time. How low can you go? That's the question. This appears to have driven here today, as opposed to the other one, the Ian Roussel one, which is strictly a show car. This is a driver. I mean, open headers. Shall we say the interior's minimalistic? I think that would be fair to say. Big blocked tunnel ram, airbags, and drive it away. $22,500. Surprise the wife with it. I think that's an idea. Just rock on home. Look what I bought, darling. Yeah. And another wagon. Hey, baby. This is cool. Airbagged out 54 Bel Air. And this is another Survivor, I guess, really. Original paint. Yeah, it's got some rust in it. It's got some rust down the bottom of the doors. But that's original paint. It's got some rust around the wheel arches, but it's not been beat to death. And hiding under the hood is this little bit of jewelry. Now, I know it doesn't look like an LS, but look closer. Look at the exhaust. Stack injection. This is an LS with faux small block, old school small block Chevy valve covers on it. But that it's all fully fuel injected, LS modern. Sure, it's got the late model transmission as well. AC. This is a real, what I'd call a real sleeper. This looks like it's an old 54 Chevy that's been bagged, dropped, but it's got the modern mechanicals in it. So this is a sweet little ride. Yeah, this is pretty neat too. I mean, I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not a Beetle fan, but this, with this kind of vintage retro look, side treatment on it, obviously super low, it's been airbagged. It's got the fold out front window. I don't know whether that was a factory option or not, because I really don't know much about the bugs. But I like it. Like I said, I'm not a fan of these things, typically, but, it's got a cool roof rack, back rack, something, with some old school gas can and suitcase. All the way from Indiana. That is pretty neat. I'm liking it. Next. So that's it, guys. That was Redneck Rumble. Well, a very brief, very short glimpse of what was a heck of a lot of cars. I just thought I'd leave the camera running while we rolled out of here. You can see a few of the cars that, that I didn't get to. Been a good day. It's been hot as heck. But hey, that's okay. It's emptying out quite a bit now, but this is a lot bigger show than I realised. And, there's definitely some ratty rat rods and some really nice cars. Not Riddler Award cars, this is not their show, but it's a little more down to earth, it's a little more real, should we say, grassroots. I don't know. There's a place for those two, $250,000 cars. There is, It's showing us what can be done in the extreme. And this is a little bit more about the average guy, doing what he can with what he's got, using his imagination first and his checkbook second. Let's be honest, that's really what hot rodding is meant to be about, in my view. But it's any traffic lights around here. You got to keep your eyes open. So if the video's not really centered, it's because I'm trying not to run into anyone at the same time. So I'm driving with one hand and videoing with the other. But there's another station wagon, a Ford. Is that a Galaxy wagon over there? Wagons are definitely hot. Literally and as well. So, yeah. All right, guys. Well, that was that. I would definitely recommend this show if you're anywhere in the area. And there's two of these shows a year. There's a spring and a fall. So I think we'll be back for the fall, you know? All right. Okay, guys, that's enough of me rambling on. We're just back to regular cars and car parks now, so I'm going to sign off, head home for a very, very well-iced bourbon. All right, see you guys. Have a good weekend.